And starting off, here is our Hyper Tough 20-inch cut Briggs and Stratton. This was $40. I had a buddy call me because he was helping a friend move. Said, hey, he's got a mower that runs $40. Sure. So it does run. And when I started, it was cutting weird and was off balance, but pretty clean overall. I don't think I used it very much. The back of this little flap is cut up. We got a zip tie up here for some reason. I'm sure this was giving them problems, but that's, again, it runs. And then I found out why it vibrates a lot and was cutting strange. So now we're on the side, and you can tell that our buddy hit something pretty hard. So that's why. I'm gonna try. I have a torch. I don't think it'll get hot enough, but we'll try to heat this up and smash it and bend it. And I've got some files, and maybe we'll work an edge on it again. Whoa, because it's pretty chewed up too. Again, let's just smack something pretty hard, but it does run. We'll see what happens. All right, the blade is off the HT, and that is a hockey stick. So, there's a better shot. Yeah, it's not too thick. I'm gonna try to heat it up with the basic torch. I'm probably not gonna get hot enough, and I'm gonna try to smash it over here and get it a little level, and we'll see. All right, check that out. We'll see about that. Yep. Oh, come on. It feels like there's plenty in here. Maybe how I was holding it. Oh yeah. Okay, it's getting a little red. Looking a little malleable now. Yeah. Oh, holding it too much. It's the angle. Try that guy. Oh. So it definitely has a special angle. I say special, an angle like the mower does, or the blade has an angle to it so it can cut. That helped a lot. I honestly think this is the bad side. I know it's pretty, you can't really tell. Yeah, pretty twisted, but it's supposed to be twisted. Here's the other side, right? So this is the good side. Ooh, don't burn yourself. Right, that's the good side. This is the bad side. It looks pretty similar. Again, before I forget and melt my hand. Guys, that's not bad at all. We might quit while we're ahead. Yeah. Oh, look at that chunk on that other piece. I didn't look at this other side. Look at the there you go. The chunk on that side. Hard to tell. Yeah, a little better. Anyway, I think we're just gonna start filing. Yeah. And we're clamped. Now, let's see if we can't put something pretty on here with our little file. Pretty good. No, I don't have a grinder or a big sharpener or anything like that, but I do have this little hand file and a couple of them, and it's better than nothing. It's not even that totally necessary. Someone would probably buy it just because it ran and cut okay, but we're gonna try because it's out. Okay. All right, other side. I mean, I don't even want to touch the other side. It's pretty okay. It's just got one big old chunk out of the middle here. Yep, I'm gonna call that good. All right, we got the blade bent, somewhat sharpened. We're gonna try to start it again. Last time I had to give it like 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. Why not 4? There's also, I had it leaned over. As you can tell, we lost some fuel. So it may not start right now. We'll see what happens. See if I can do this one-handed or not. Yeah. Okay, well, first pull is pretty awesome. It's not as shaky and feeling like it's gonna sling itself to death apart anymore, but it's still vibrating a lot. I'll probably maybe see how much a new blade is and think about just putting a new one on there. Starts easily, that's great, runs fine. It's just a little shaky, but there you go, 40 bucks. Ta-da! I'm gonna try to spray it down and we'll clean it off, get some plastic shine stuff and get it as nice as we can looking and see what we can do with it. See if we can't turn this old hyper tough 20-inch cut 300 Briggs and Stratton. Quiet bird. Alrighty, we are not done yet. I need to try to bounce this thing somehow and see if that'll help with the wobbliness, which I'm sure it will. So we're gonna get a screw. We're gonna put it right there. I could hold this out with a screwdriver, I've seen that done too, but I'm gonna do something to try to, some little effort here. So we're gonna find a screw and put it in there, and we're gonna hang this on there, and then we're gonna see if I need to take any more material off an end, or how much I should say rather. All right, over here, let's see. Nope, not that one. Oh, there we go. Phillips. I got a bucket full of screws, guys. Hold on to junk. Then you can be that crazy guy that has a bunch of junk where I just need like a basic Phillips. I don't care if it's a drywall screw. That'll do right there. Woohoo. Okay. All right. Sure, something like that. Ta-da! The blade balancer 5000. A screw. Oh my gosh. It's not long enough. I hit this side. Alright. Try number 2. Okay, blade balancer 5001. Ta-da. Alright, let's get a hold. That's what I thought. So, let's see here. Alright, so I forgot I had this little mini kind of Milwaukee grindery thing. So we're gonna try to, let's see what this will do. Okay. Hey, that might be a little better than a hand file. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, fix that again. Alright, I've gone back to the hand file now, so I think I can really push and just really take off a little more. I'm going to the back side of the edge, or not the edge, the other side, and I'm just going after that. Alright, I think we're getting pretty close. I'm just gonna keep grinding on this thing. I also found that the end that was bent real bad is kind of shorter than this end that's not, so this end is gonna be, I guess, harder to balance because it's further away from the center, right? Same. Like, should I not fight with that anymore? Just goes right away. Stand still. My goodness. Oh gosh. I'm calling it. Calling it. Right. I finished tightening this plate on here, and I'm also going to check these to see if they've shaken themselves loose at all or anything. And the deck's fairly clean too, right? So, not bad. No, I do not have a torque bar. Alright, so it definitely runs a lot better. Now that the blade's kind of balanced and it's not so shaky. I've yet to check the oil, so let's see how that guy is. It's got all kind of crap up here. Well, it's kind of dark, but it could also use some, so might change that out. Also, I was wondering what this little guy was hanging out here for and what was going on. Apparently there was some little heat guard, little grill looking shield thing over this, and I guess it got broke, obviously, so we'll take that off too. All right, and while we're at it, we might as well check the air filter, because I haven't checked that either. Oh, yikes. So it looks like it got really dirty, muddy, or yeah, that's pretty wet. Could it be from me turning it sideways and fuel and things running out of the carburetor, or it could have already had that happen to it? I'll just see what I can't, you know, shake it and clean it up. Should have started recording sooner, but here's that oil change. Holy cow. Yep, glad we're doing this. Put some fresh oil in it, a little bit of oil treatment, some seafoam or something, and it'll just be more gooder. Alright, we just put in some new oil. I'm going to put a little bit of seafoam in there because it's awesome, and why not? And then we're going to put a little bit in the gas tank too. And then we'll pretty much be down to just cleaning this all off and spraying. Got that little ear off. Looking good. Alrighty, well, that little hyper tough 20-inch Briggs and Stratton 300 series we were working on, found a home real fast. We didn't get a chance to like clean up the plastic or shine it up or anything. A neighbor up the road was weeding her front yard. Their mower was broken and they needed one, so I found a good home. And then less than 5 miles from my house, I found these two together on the side of the road in this condition. So, we'll see what happens. They'll be next.